welcome back. So today's my first day of orientation for the PCT position, and I'm actually here like almost 40 minutes early, but then I have to get here around 8:30, but I'm here early just in case like there's like no parking spot or whatever. So luckily I came early, and luckily there's some parking space. And yeah, so we will see how today's gonna go. I'm really nervous because it's been a long time since I've done something like this, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know when it's gonna be my first break or lunch, but I'll get back to you guys soon and see how things are gonna be for the rest of the day. So I won't get up until like, I don't know, so we'll see. Anyway, just want to kind of update you guys on that and see how things are going, because I know it's been like 2 weeks or so. So yeah, I'm actually pretty like super excited, but at the same time, like I'm super like nervous. Like I can feel it in my guts, when you're so nervous, like you feel everything, just kind of feel queasy, and I don't know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I'll get back to you guys soon and see how things go. So wish me luck, pray for me. I hope things are going okay. So yeah, anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, hello you guys, welcome back. Oh my goodness, I just want to say it's been a long day. So I've been there since 8:30, and I just got off at 4:30, and my eyes are like, I wasn't tired, I'm not tired, but my eyes are like, it's stained because I had a sunscreen like on my face this morning, and when you like kind of sweat, or when you when you get stuff in your eye, and then it stains your eyes. So basically that's what happened to me. And now, oh my goodness, I'm just having a hard time trying to see. Hopefully I can drive home. But anyways, the whole experience is really different. I was really nervous, and I got to meet like a whole bunch of people. So not just like PCT like me, but other like other healthcare workers. So we all just kind of met each other and just kind of like talked to everybody, and it was a really different experience, but in a good way though, in a good way. And we get to like do like a lot of participants, and we get to just learn more about each other. And really, for like the first day, we actually learned a lot about the hospital, so that was a really good thing and a really exciting thing. Plus we didn't get to learn basically, well, I did mention that already, so basically just the hospital and all that kind of stuff, and that was really interesting. And feels like this hospital, like they do really care for the patients, everything, or etc. But I'll be going to orientation again tomorrow, maybe this whole week, and it's a lot to take in. But it's good though. Just, I'm sorry if I say a lot, just because I'm just still trying to process like a lot of things in my head, and trying to make sure that everything is okay, for me on my end. But I met 2 other people that I will be working with as a like co-worker. They're like new hire with like me, and they're also a PCT. That's very exciting, which I feel kind of like old, because I feel like of course I'm older than both of them, but still act like I'm a little kid. But anyways, we'll be seeing each other a lot, so hopefully things will be, I hope that things will be going, it'll be okay for the rest of the week. It's a lot to take in, but it's good. So we'll see. So I got my badge and everything, but I'm not going to show you guys my badge because it's, I don't want people to see. But anyways, Yeah, it's good. Had a lot of people that come and, you know, make a speech. You know, um, a lot of like, you know, the leadership people. So they come and they make speeches and stuff like that. So you learn like different things like every hour, every 20-30 minutes. And they did serve us breakfast and lunch, which was a plus. But I didn't feel hungry because I'm not a morning person or afternoon person. Like, I don't eat during those times. So yeah, it was crazy. But I'm ready to go home now and, you know, just go home to my baby, because I really miss my baby so much while I'm over there. Like, everything just really interesting to me when I'm in the orientation room. It wasn't like where, I would just like sleep or etc. But I was really interested and I was just listening the whole time. I think that's one reason why my eyes stained, because I just kept staring at them making a speech, is just being very interested, and then it's probably why my eyes got a little bit wet. So that's why it's staining now. So yeah, I'll be going back tomorrow and see how is it gonna be. And it's gonna be in a different building now. So I believe that might be more of, like a real hands-on training. So yeah, we'll see, you guys. I don't know how it's gonna go, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, I'm sorry, I'm just feeling kind of under the weather now, just being over there. But I don't know if I'll be filming tomorrow, but maybe if I don't film tomorrow, then I might be filming it when I get out. Yeah, and then Wednesday, I know that I met my manager. She's really cool. We were supposed to start the orientation late on Wednesday, but my manager insisted that me and the two other girls go in, into the unit for a couple of hours, just to kind of like see how things are like before we can go back into, orientation and getting, information. So we'll see how things go. I know I've said it so many times. And yeah, I'm really excited, but yet I'm still kind of nervous, just because I'm not sure how things are gonna be, and hopefully I'll be able to fit in. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I got a present, well, a gift, because we did like a group thing, or not a group thing, but we tell a speech about ourselves, why we blah 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 blah. I'm not gonna go into detail with that, but I kind of participate in that, and so I got a gift. And of course, me, I just like to get involved with a lot of things, so I gotta get them gifts, and I gotta win some stuff. So that's what I did. And they give us like a whole booklets. It's like a little handbook thing, but just kind of go like through the whole thing they kind of cover in class or orientation, which was really interesting. They just kind of go through the whole thing. So it's a lot with the company or the hospital, so that was good. And then we got this little book right here, the little book bag, the little green handle book bag. And then of course I got my son's backpack, because I don't have any backpack, so I just brought his backpack. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys whenever. Oh shoot, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss, but I'm gonna have to do a couple of things, so we'll see what happens, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, I'm sorry, not in the next video. I'll see you guys later, okay, and update you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say see you guys in the next video. Yeah, you know what I mean, but yeah, anyway, see you guys. Hi you guys, welcome back again, and this will be day 2 of me going to orientation. And I start at 8:30, of course, all week. But oh my goodness, I'm super tired, you guys. My youngest son has kept me up all night because he's sick. So I'm just really tired. And besides that, I got here early, about like 35 minutes early, because I know the parking space or the parking lot's gonna be full. As you can tell, I kept looking up because people are like coming in and out of the ramp. So that was that. So I guess it's I guess it's a good thing that I found a parking spot. So anyways, it's gonna be, I don't know how it's gonna be today, but we'll see how things are gonna go. Oh, I still gotta take off my nose ring just because I know they said that they don't allow, you know, facial, probably body jewelry, so I'm gonna have to take off my nose ring. But yeah, we'll see how things go. And I don't know if I will be able to, you know, record after, like, you know, during breaks or so, because I think today and going forward it might be like training, so we'll see. And oh my goodness, sorry, my hair is like a mess. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I'm like still nervous just because, you know, it's in the morning and I'm not really a morning person, so I get, you know, nervous all the time during the morning time. So we'll see. And since I got here early, I'm gonna have to go find a place because I don't want to get lost. Yesterday when I got to orientation, it was just me. I was the second person to show up in the, you know, at the orientation, so that was a good thing. So I want to be early just so I can prepare myself what's gonna happen, and, you know, etc. And seeing, you know, if there's any way I can help when I go in early, because I don't want to go in late. Because yesterday it was like it starts at 8:30, and then everybody kind of like, by the time 8:15, 8:20, everybody kind of arrived during that time. So I guess I don't feel so bad. So yeah. But if I don't film, like, you know, during the, you know, break time or etc., to kind of like give you guys a feedback, then maybe I'll give you guys a feedback towards the end of the, you know, shift, and see what's gonna happen. I'm really tired today, so let's hope and pray that I'll get through things today. And let's hope and pray that I don't fall asleep in class because I'm really tired. Hopefully they'll have coffee for me. Now, sometimes coffee and then caffeine doesn't work for me, but I'll get my chance and try. But anyway, so yeah, I'm probably gonna head in and see where I'm gonna be headed. So you guys pray for me. I'm super nervous, and hopefully I'll be able to see the other girls today and feel a little bit better. But yeah, besides that, and I'll talk to you guys whenever, okay? Bye. Hi you guys, welcome back again. Well, I didn't get to film when I was at you know, orientation, because when I got in the car I was ready to come home. So that was that. Anyway, sorry if, you know, you see something different from me, because I didn't wear my nose ring this morning, but because I hide it under my nose. I know that seems kind of weird, but since it's kind of hurting, so I put you know, take it out. But anyways, today was pretty interesting. We learned a lot about patient responsibility, well, not patient, but patient care tech or nurses' responsibilities and their roles, or what they had to do or what to expect, or, you know, all these kind of stuff. It's like one thing after another. So it's like you have a respiratory therapy that come to say something, you have a person that deal with like nurses comes and tell you about clinical stuff, and, you know, everything. So it just kind of like back to back. So it was pretty interesting. Some of them were it was kind of new to me, so I had a hard time trying to grasp to, like, you know, details and information, but it was pretty okay. What is it, we had a lot of break, but I didn't film any because I felt like, since, you know, it was my break time and I needed like time by myself, you know, just to focus on what I'm gonna do next, or etc. What else did we learn? I think that was like pretty much it, but it was pretty interesting to me because you know, all the people that was at the orientation, they're like mostly PCTs and nurses. You know, fewer people than yesterday, because today's orientation, or maybe from now on, it's just more focusing on PCTs and nurses. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I know it's kind of hard because I feel kind of bad because I don't really know what else I need to say, because I just felt like they just kind of went over the, and I'm gonna say it again, like responsibilities and duties and what you need to do, what you need to expect, and just a lot of things like protocols of what you need to do when there's a situation that happened, if there's like when you're taking care of a patient or etc. So that's what happened. But then we did finish like an hour early today, and so when we finished an hour early, because we stopped at 3:30, and then we had to go to this other room to do like our network assignments. So basically there's a whole bunch of assignments that you have to finish or you have to complete in order to, I forgot what is it, in order to, I don't know if it's like to be like certified or something, but I'm not sure, because that person that told us about that program or that whatever, he didn't really mention if we were supposed to finish it and then get certified or something. I don't know, because I didn't get to ask, or he just kind of rambles on. So I think nobody know if we're supposed to be certified for the assignments that we take. So there's like a whole bunch of assignments that we had to take, and I think tomorrow, like the whole day is going to be about network, not network, it's net learning. So I think the whole day tomorrow is going to be about that. So, and again, tomorrow morning I'm going to be going into the unit that I will be working at early in the morning for a couple hours, and then I will go back to orientation, because my manager wanted me and the other co-workers to go in early and kind of like get used to what they're doing and what they're gonna be expecting or etc. Just, I feel like it's just like a warm-up. So yeah, but anyways, I'm excited. So we'll see how things go, and let's see if I film tomorrow. If not, then maybe I'll film whenever. Okay, so yeah, that was that. Sorry, there's not a lot of information, boring information. So yeah, bye. Hello you guys, welcome back again, day 3. Let me just turn my heat down a little bit. It's a little bit too loud. Anyways, hi you guys. Well, back again. Today is day 3 of orientation, and what's gonna happen is that since today we're supposed to start orientation at 11:15, but since my manager wanted us to go in early today, just to kind of go around and see how things are going and meeting with the people and kind of like do a little bit of training. And as I mentioned, like in the past video, so you guys gonna probably be like hearing me say a lot of repetitive things. So again, I'm sorry for that. Just kind of want to the whole point of the video is just kind of like update you guys about what's gonna happen. Well, again, today we're gonna be doing net learning, and just kind of like these assignments that they have for us to kind of go over, and to kind of like finish like any task or whatever. It's like you have to, sometimes you might have to like watch videos, and then at the end of the videos you'll be having like tests that you have to take. So there's like a whole bunch of of that we have to do. So we'll see, but that's like going to be after we go see our unit and etc. So as you can see, yes, I'm a little kind of dressed up today because I got a little bit of sleep last night, since my son, well, my youngest son, he's gotten a lot better. So he's not very sick anymore. So I got to sleep a little bit. Well, I mean, he did wake up, but anyways, that's not the whole point. But yes, I don't know what's gonna happen later. We might not be able to have lunch just because we came in. We're gonna go in, start at 11. So we'll see. If I don't get back to you guys within any breaks or time, then I'll probably be doing another like short video at the end of the day, just to see how things went and see how things are going and what I have learned within the whole day. So yeah, it's gonna be probably be boring, but I'm sorry. It's just, I guess, you know, the whole point of the video or these videos just to kind of like, you know, update you guys what you know, what I'm gonna be doing, you know, during like before, during, and after orientation, or even like, you know, during the first day or first week of, you know, work, actual work. So yeah, I'm really nervous, so let's see how things are gonna be. I'm sorry, I keep looking up because there's so many people in this parking ramp. Like, I feel like I have all eyes on me. Just kind of crazy, just because, you know, I don't know, it's kind of weird because everybody kind of like drives kind of crazy. Like, I think they're all trying to find like a parking spot, so you know, everybody just fighting for parking or looking for parking. It's like first come first serve, so it's like kind of like crazy. So I don't know, I mean, I don't want to call it crazy because what if I start working here and I'll be like, you know, them too, I'll be kind of crazy looking for parking. This is why I came like early, just in case, you know, I could find a, you know, parking spot, because, you know, working in the hospital or working anywhere in a big you know, organization or hospital or anywhere that has a lot of parking, you know, sometimes you might not be able to find parking. And especially in the hospital, like, you know, you have a lot of other like visitors too, so yeah. But anyways, I'm kind of nervous again, of course, and every other video, that's what I said too. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, my double chin. Sorry about that. Anyways, again, I'm super nervous still. I know I'm confident, but I'm still kind of nervous, and you know, kind of wish me luck and pray that I'll I just, yeah, I just feel like, you know, comparing me to two other girls, like they were amazing. And for me, I feel like it's been like so long, you know, that I've been, you know, back into the medical field or doing something like this again. So it's kind of like, you know, like a refresh memory. And, you know, I am older than the other two girls. So I feel like, I mean, I feel like all the information that I have learned, you know, is in my mind, but at the same time, I feel like it's just a lot of information. So I'm like, how am I going to keep all of this information in? And so I just feel like the other two girls, they are more like probably confident, and it's like they know more than I do. And I just feel like really like, you know, like man, I'm not like, I feel like I'm not that smart enough, or, you know, etc. Which I know that it will come in time, like come through, but as in right now, I don't know. I just feel like a little lost, and I just feel like I'm a little behind everything, just because I feel like it's just, you know, that feeling, that vibe where you feel like you're not, you know, gonna be smart, you're not gonna be able to, you know, go through it, how you're gonna be able to go through it, you know. I don't know if they're gonna be feeling like that, but at least I feel kind of like that too, you know. So yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm gonna go and, you know, meet up with them, because we're gonna go, you know, we're gonna meet up with each other before we're going to our unit, just so we feel confident and feel a lot better about just walking in, knowing that we got each other. Even though I know people that works there, but you know, I still feel like I probably feel a bit better if I'm like gonna be working with a new coworker and everything. So yeah, and so yeah, well, the video is pretty long, so I'm gonna leave it here and I'm gonna go and see what happens. So I'll get back to you guys later. Okay. Hi you guys, welcome back. If you're wondering where I'm at, of course I'm in my bathroom. I'm, you know, my son is sleeping, so I'm trying to, you know, find the perfect time to record myself. So of course I had to be in the bathroom. Anyways, I do apologize because I look like a mess right now, and I am currently sick. Like, I'm like coughing a lot, so I can't really talk that loud. So I'm trying to talk as loud as I can so you guys can understand me. But at the same time, I'm also trying to make this video really short because I don't have enough phone storage. So I'm trying to talk really fast and making sure that you guys will be able to understand what I'm trying to say. So by that means, you guys, today is Friday, and guys, it's the last day of orientation for classes. And I cannot stress enough how happy I am that I finished this whole week. of orientation. This whole week has been really stressful. Like, I'm talking about really stressful, where I'm so overwhelmed and exhausted. Like yesterday, I didn't even get to film because, again, I wasn't in the mood to film because I was going through a lot just because of orientation. And because of that, I had a zit right here, if you can see right here. Yeah, I had a zit growing because I was really stressed. And let's talk about yesterday and what we did in class. I'm sorry, my phone is like, I'm holding my phone, so my phone is like shaky. We did like they called it lab work, but to me, I think it's more like clinical work. Like, you know, you're working with patient care. So, but when I got to class, the first thing I've learned was called medical abbreviation. Oh my God, something is wrong with me today. Ugh, sorry. It's called medical abbreviation. And what that is to me, I feel like that's speaking medical language. So it's like, you know, you're describing a word for the, you know, so that the physician or the nurse or anybody in the medical field like can understand what you're trying to say or describe. So, and an example to that is that I know that a lot of YouTubers, they use these words a lot when they film their video, because I think it's the most common medical abbreviation that everybody knows. So a lot of people are going to be using that. And I have 3 examples. So like the first example is the word NPO. So that just means that patient can't eat or drink anything by mouth. And then the second word is PO, and that just means that patient, you know, or whoever can, you know, eat and drink like stuff by mouth. And then the last example is the word PRN, and that just means as needed. So I feel like those are the very most like basic, common like medical abbreviation that people use. So that's why I kind of toss those words out there for you guys to understand what it means. And then moving on to the next thing that we learn is military time. I forgot why we have to learn military time, but I think it's because, you know, the shift differential, that they use military time to tell the difference between AM and PM. I don't know, but I think that's what they did. So we had to learn that. And then we learn how to calculate input and output. So input just means that when a patient eat or drink something, so something that goes inside of you, like you take and then it goes inside of you. And then output just means that it's the opposite of input. So that just means it's something that comes out of you, like, you know, when you had to go poo and it comes out. So that's what we learned. And then the reason why we have to learn that is because, you know, when you're working with patient and when they have their meal, you have to make sure that it's like you have to make sure that you document everything, you chart everything of what they eat and they, you know, their bowel movement, which is the output part, so that the physician and the nurse know, like, you know, they know what the patient has been eating or has been, you know, drinking the whole day. So just kind of help, you know, kind of help them when you're charting stuff. And then after that, it goes to patient care. And then when we learn about patient care, so we didn't get to go up and, you know, just, you know, kind of like describe or kind of show the educator what we have to learn. But she was the one that did all of that. So the first thing that she taught us was vital sign. And there's probably things that you gotta do when you take vital signs. And the first thing is blood pressure. Is where, you know, you have the little thing that goes around your arm and it squeezes. And then the second thing is taking your oxygen. So when you take your oxygen, it's like the little thing you put in your index finger when you go to the hospital, and they put that thing in your index finger. And then the third thing is respiratory, and then the fourth thing is pulse, and then the fifth thing is checking for temperature. So those are the five things when it comes to vital signs. And then moving on to, what is it? Learning how to change sheets in the bed, and then learning how to put the patient on their side, which is called a log position, baby. And then learning how to also, what is it? Empty Foley. So what I mean by Foley is, that means when a patient can't go use the bathroom by themselves, and then they have a catheter that is connected to the Foley bag. That's what I mean, the Foley bag that holds the urine. So, yeah, so that's what it is. Because when you had to do output, when you had to document your output, that's what it is. Like you document, like, you know, how much, like, you know, the patient have in the Foley. But then you will have to, like, you know, empty that out, you know, like on a little plastic thing. So after that, I think those are the main one that I remember, because those are the one that I was more concerned about, like, you know, what am I gonna do when I deal with a patient. So those are the main one that I've mainly focused on. I think after that, class ended really fast, but me and the girls, we were trying to finish our orientation assignments, because we have so many assignments and tasks that we had to finish before orientation ends. So that's what we did. And then that was it for yesterday. But even though it sounded like there wasn't a lot of stuff that we did yesterday, but there was. And I just wanted to have that time yesterday off, not being able to film, and just focus on myself and relax and my kids. And so today I decided to do one just because it was the last day of orientation. And then today we got to learn EPIC. And some of you probably know what that is and some of you don't. So EPIC just means like the whole thing. It just means charting. So it was really, really, I can't stress enough to tell you guys how stressed I was learning EPIC. And there's just so many things that you have to learn. So the best that I can describe, you know, they have so many different tabs of what you have to put down when you're documenting or when you're charting. So an example is like you would chart vital signs in a different chart or a different place, and you would chart or document, what is it, other things. Like it just has so many different tabs that you had to go through. So like each tab is for certain things. Each tab is for certain stuff. So we have to learn a lot of stuff today, and it was just so much stuff. But I mean, luckily today was just learning how to chart, and it was already a lot of stuff. But we ended really fast. Class ended really fast, and so me and the girls, when we're done with that class, we had to go back to our unit, and me and the other girl, we had to go back and take our QI test and question or test, because we failed the test yesterday. It's like we kind of rushed. We didn't know what we were kind of doing, so that was really bad of us. And so luckily my manager kind of helped us how to, like, you know, take the test, and, you know, we passed it. So that was a really good thing. Excuse me. But I think that, you know, the first half of 75% of it, it was really easy for me. But then, like, towards the end, it got really hard because I didn't understand, you know, some of the stuff, some of the definition of the term. And so I was having a really hard time. But the other girl, she was doing okay, and I think I was having a hard time. And that's when I feel like everything kind of went downhill for me, was because, you know, for me, like back then, you know, I was a really good test taker, and I'm a really good, like, I would not take B's and C as an answer. So like back then when I used to go to college or, you know, school, like I'm always on top of things, and you know, I'm always making sure that my grades are, you know, are above, like, you know, the grade level. But then knowing that, like, it's been a long time, and since I've been going, like, since I've gone back to, like, you know, school, or, you know, something like this, or studying, it was really hard, and I was struggling a lot. And I just feel like, to me, that was unfair, because back then I was doing really good, but now, since I'm old now, so I can't really, you know, I can't expect the same thing like how I was when I was younger. So I was having hard time trying to grasp everything. And I just feel like the other two girls were doing so much better than I was, and I was just not getting it. And I understand that people learn differently, but, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I am a fast learner, and I do learn things, you know, really good. But when I don't understand anything, it was really hard for me to understand, you know, the concept of it if I don't understand it. So I know it's confusing, but you know what I mean when I said that. So when I got into my car, I mean, I didn't break down, but I was just having a hard time, and I was just thinking for a moment that, you know, am I going to be able to go through this and everything? Oh my God, I'm sorry. This video has taken a turn, like, for the south. Like, I'm sorry. It didn't, I think, like, this video probably didn't turn out the way how you guys expected to be. I mean, I am really excited, but I think because, to me, I feel like it was unfair to me that I know that I can do better, and I know myself that I'm a good person, and that I learn, like, differently, and that I can learn. I'm a fast learner on certain things. But I think just the fact that nowadays, for the past couple of days, I've been showing signs that I just feel really stupid and stuff. And so I think it just made other people think that, you know, maybe I'm not good enough for the job or so. They might not think that way, but maybe I'm just over exaggerating. So it just kind of made me feel that, like, you know, really low self-esteem. And so I just wasn't really feeling the best, you know. That's why I wasn't feeling my best yesterday, and even now, like right now. I just feel like, you know, what if I go in on Monday and I don't feel like confidence and stuff, like, but at least I will still give it a try and a chance. But I know that it'll take time, and then, you know, I'll be able to, you know, grasp into a thing, and I know that it was just coming to my mind. And I'll be able to, like, you know, understand it, like, you know, slowly. One day it'll just kick in, but now it's just like, everything just, it just seemed like I'm so lost. And so, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, you guys. This is going to be the last video for this whole journey for the orientation. And then next week, hopefully, will be a different video for a new journey, like, you know, working on the floor. And so I just kind of want to end the video, you know, of my experience so far. But if I don't film myself by next week, then I don't know when, because I haven't got my schedule yet. So I think I'm gonna be really busy. So I don't know how it's gonna be. So we'll see until then. Yeah, I mean, the only time you'll know, or I'll know, is when my next video will be up. So yeah, we'll see. So in the meantime, you guys, you know, pray for me. Just really nervous. I just hope that I'll have the confidence and be able to go through it. So yeah, I'll give you guys another update in the next video and see how things are gonna go. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and yeah, all right. I'm sorry if I didn't give you guys the answer that you guys are looking for in this video. But I hope that maybe I did answer, or I did, you know, tell you guys what you guys wanted to hear. So yeah, and I'll see you guys whenever. Okay, all right, see you guys, bye.